In fact, I'm also going to rope in Major General Sudhakarjee into this conversation. General Sudhakarjee, there seems to be an anomaly. There seems to be a mismatch of stories. The Pakistani army, sir, is claiming that, not more than 10 people have died, where the BLA has, laid claim to the fact that 90 army personnel have been killed. What do you make of this recent attack? Is Pakistan, let's, call a spade, is Pakistan headed towards an atmosphere full of anarchy and perhaps even civil war if this is the rampant level of terrorism prevalent in the country?
Vinit, good afternoon. Thank you for getting me to your show. Compliments to very distinguished co-panelists. Well, civil war to me as a retired general of Indian Army is an understatement, Vinit. I'm not an advocate of Pakistan breaking up into smaller pieces or segments of political sovereign stature. I have no soft corner for any kind of killing, be it any organization, but definitely my heart is actually going out to the aspiration of the Baloch Liberation Front and the army, because people who do not know the history, they will always make truth as the biggest victim. In any conflict for that matter, whether 20th or 21st century, in any conflict, truth is always the victim. But in the instant case, there is a gray zone, there is a irregular warfare going on, there is a warfare against a so-called non-state actor whom I take full responsibility. I call the Baloch Liberation Army as the freedom fighters, the liberators for their own land. Because Balochistan at no stage was part of Pakistan. They have been annexed at the gunpoint way back in 1947-48 and much against the freedom status which they enjoyed. And the momentum which is gaining, the intensity of the insurgency which is gaining, it is actually making Pakistan to self-create a status of balkanization. Having said that, Vinit, just two more lines if you allow me. I fear that the attacks like Noshki is going to multiply in number in foreseeable future. Therefore,
sir, this comes very close to what happened very recently, sir, where BLA insurgents also hijacked a train full of 440 people.
Yeah, that's another thing that, yes, since you have given me a trigger, then allow me to dilate. You see, people take it very lightly. This, to my understanding, as a student of military science, I don't think post-1945, why post-1945? Even prior to that, I have not read any recorded history of military warfare where such a kind of a magnitude of ambush has been unleashed or orchestrated.
All right, sir, I'll come back to you. We have lots to cover, a lot of details to in fact go through.